Hi, I'm Mark Graham, Engineering and Sales Manager here at Grilla Grills. Today I want to talk about our grill lineup and give you a little bit of history about our company. So first, let's talk about our grills. Probably one of our most popular and the traditional looking Silverback, and this thing has been fantastic for us in the last couple years, and we're really proud of this thing and it's doing well. Our Pro Smoke series and the more unique looking model, probably my favorite, is the Grilla, and again this is a pellet smoker as well. And then we want to make sure we're diversified for all of our barbecue fans, so we also have the Kong, which is a charcoal Kamado grill. Give you a little bit of background on how we got into this. We're a 40-plus-year-old family-owned business. We've been stamping steel, forming, welding for 40-plus years. Family-owned business has been phenomenal. We also do a lot of diversification projects to make sure we stay a strong company, and this was one of the diversification projects along with pellet furnaces. So the transition into the pellet grills was a little bit easier for us because we already had the technology. The fabrication side of it for prototyping was easy because of our laser centers. We got brake presses, stamping machines. So for us to get in and design something was fun, quite frankly, and it shortened our time, I think, to kind of get into this industry, which was really nice. So let me take you across the street and show you some of our capabilities. This is also where the Grilla started. We did a lot of late night cutting on the laser centers. I'd come back here with the guys, we'd form up the brackets, and we had all the options with 100-ton presses all the way down to our 50-ton model at the end. And this is also where we do a lot of the automotive stuff as well. We'll walk off and check out the lasers next. All right, now we're at one of the 3 Mitsubishi laser centers that we have here. These laser centers give us the ability to develop new products very quickly without hard tooling anything, and give us the ability to make changes very rapidly. As you can see now, we're actually making the popper that we sell on our website, made out of 16-gauge stainless steel. So the next step for something like this would be back to our brake press center, form it in shape, and it's ready to go. All right, one question we get asked a lot is, where are these grills made? Now, to date, we actually import all these grills. How we got started, as I mentioned before, we're a family-owned business. So the Grilla, being the first grill that we designed, was fabricated here, made off our lasers. We sold them through dealerships throughout the U.S. The dealers are super excited. It's going to be an American-made product. They're like, man, we're going to sell the heck out of these things. Well, 3 years later, it was the same story from the dealers. Mark, everybody loves the grill. They just can't deal with the price. All the other grills are killing it because of the price. So at that point, we had to make a business decision, and it was whether or not we just kill the product or go to imports. Everybody who had and bought the grill, and even the dealer said, Mark, the grill is phenomenal. It's just the price isn't just right. So we said, let's do it, man. Let's go for it. So myself and other engineers, we went overseas, found a grill manufacturer. The money we saved from building it over there and the money we saved from not using dealers and distributors gave me and our engineering team a lot of opportunity to increase the quality of the grill, which we did. We moved up to 1/4-inch stainless steel cooking grates. We thickened up sections of the grill. We made double wall construction to give that thermal jacket. Software was increased. So we're actually able to make a much better grill for the end user. Now, on top of doing all that, we want to make sure that when they did get here, they're good. So as you can see behind us, every one of these things is inspected. And yes, every one. It's a very tedious, kind of painful job, but we want to make sure that the time and effort we put over there gets put into the final product, and these guys ensure that happens. Now, we still make a lot of the accessories. We do development. We do all that stuff here, man. We design it here. We use our laser centers. We can prototype stuff. We can test it with our customers. So that really gives us the ability to be flexible in 2 avenues. So we're really excited about that opportunity, and I think that's what makes us kind of unique as a company, to be able to prototype it, build it, design it here, and then, you know, ultimately make sure we found a good supplier overseas and get it in, and as you can see behind us, make sure it's right. All right, we're back in the showroom here, so I want to go over these grills in a little more detail. I'm going to start with a Grilla. This is the first one we designed. This is, quite frankly, the one we're most proud of because it's unique, it's different, it's not like the rest of the industry. One of the coolest things about this that you won't see anywhere in the market is this revolving lid. But I find myself most time when I'm cooking, I crack it open maybe this much, check my food, and then shut it, virtually losing no heat or no smoke. So from that aspect, the thing is awesome. And it also has a pellet dump. which is pretty handy if you want to change the flavor of your pellets. Simply drop that, clean it out, and you're ready to rock and roll. As you can see, it moves around pretty easily, right? Once you get it in place, simply raise the pedal. Now it's locked in place. You want to move it, press the pedal down. You can roll it around this way, or the way I move it most of the time, I put my foot in the kick panel here, tip it back, and you can just roll it around. So it moves around really easy. The small size is very unique. This also has the double wall thermal jacket inside of it that makes it really efficient on pellets. So again, this is a, I hate to make favorites, but this probably is my favorite grill. But it's not for everybody. I happen to like the look that it has, but some people like the traditional look. So anyway, this is our Grilla Pro Smoke Series. All right, what we have here is Kong. This is the charcoal Kamado grill. We designed it with intentions of having all the best stuff that's possible on this, and most importantly, everything again has to be stainless. A lot of the grills out there, they're all ceramic, and you know what, they all basically operate the same. They're 1.25 inch thick ceramic. This thing is 270, 280 pounds, massively heavy. So really what we wanted to ensure is that the longevity of this thing. Ceramic, you're gonna be fine, don't worry about it. So all the hardware, the cart, everything is stainless on this thing, so you don't have to worry about the powder coat failing after a couple years and rust falling everywhere. The other thing we wanted to make sure is that this thing rolled easily when you moved it around. These things are heavy. You need to have a good stance, and you need to be able to lock it well. So we got some really nice wheels on these things. The caster's locked super easy. And we also noticed, you know, there's a lot of plastic side trays. These things are actually bamboo wood trays. Again, very solidly built. This thing is, for the value that we're offering, this thing is a heck of a deal and a heck of a grill. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the Silverback. Probably one of our most popular due to the traditional look and the price point. This thing, for the value that you get for the price, there's a lot, and I'm gonna go over some of these items. So first of all, you can notice the stainless steel lids. This one's actually 12 gauge stainless, and this is some serious weight to that thing. Inside, you can also see it comes with a secondary upper grate, which is standard with a grill. It also has brackets in here, so if you want to purchase another half grate, you can add another grate here, which adds you even more cooking space on this grill. Inside the grill, the grease pan, the heat deflector, and the burn pot are all stainless as well. So as you can see, the inside of this thing is ready to go for longevity. And on top of that, with the thermal jacket, double wall construction from the grate down, this thing is super efficient on pellets. It protects the longevity of the paint because of the heat's not transferred to here. We got some video I did on that you can check out on our YouTube page as well, where we compare it to some of our competitors and how well it does with that thermal jacket in there. Also, something that's really nice with this, storage. You want to store some pellets in here, you want to store your utensils in here, tons of room underneath here. With that double wall construction, it doesn't get hot, so you're safe to put stuff down here. Don't worry about it, it's not a problem. All right, so if I rotate this thing around on the back side, you can see we also have a pellet dump, which is, so now you can empty your pellets out. If you want to change flavors, you got some other food coming up that you don't want to use that flavor on, simply open it and drain it out. Close it back up, fill it up with your favorite pellets, and you're ready to roll. So as you can see, this thing packs a punch with all the stuff that it has inside of it, from, you know, multiple pieces that are stainless to the pellet dump, the controls, the cabinets. This is a heck of a value. All right, so let's talk about this totally tricked out Silverback we have here. This thing is loaded with all the accessories that we have available. So let's start talk about each of them here. You can see on the side here, we got a sauce caddy. The next thing, and one of the most popular things probably on our website, is the front shelf. This is, again, is a stainless front shelf that simply folds down. In the down position, the cover will go over it, so that's not an issue. This is probably one of the most sought after things before we came out with it from our customers, so we knew we had to jump on it right away. Again, for us here, we were able to design it in-house, run it on our laser centers, get them out there, try them, make sure the functionality is correct before we went to the market with it. So that's one of the things that helps us get to the market quicker and make sure this product is right before going to the mass market with them. Inside, next thing that's probably the second most popular thing on purchases that I see is the accessory kit. It includes a few things. The first is this little drip kit here. This thing simply clips on the front. So now when your lid shuts, any grease that runs down your lid simply gets caught in this trough instead of getting on the front of your grill. It drove me nuts for years, the front of my grill getting a little dirty just from the grease running down. Not a big deal, I know to most, but to me it was driving me nuts. So anyway, that's a great little way to catch that grease and keep your grill clean. To go along with that, there's also this piece that attaches to your lid. That has the same concept. As the smoke and grease is coming down here, it actually helps direct some of that inside of the grill. Again, keeping your grill clean. Very popular kit. The obvious thing underneath here is the Pro Cart. We do have a video on the Pro Cart that gets more into the engineering on it and some of the other specifics, but on what you see is the foam-filled wheels. They never run flat. You gotta run this thing through from your barn to your house when you cook. You gotta go through the grass, you gotta go through gravel, and this thing is awesome for that. I tried taking these things to competitions on the standard cabinet, and although the wheels are fine on cement, in gravel and grass, they're not very friendly. So once we came out with this, you simply take this thing and move it around. Man, it is awesome. And it has a lot of design features that help the competition guys for storage, tie-down points, and some other things for future improvements that are already designed into this thing. All right guys, so hopefully you got a little better idea what our company's about, where we came from and where we came to. Continue to grow this industry, and I tell you, we're really excited about the pellet grill industry and the Kamados, of course. This industry is really growing in the US. We're glad to be a part of it. So man, thanks for the feedback from our customers that got us to some of these accessories that we came out with. We love the feedback. As always, give us a call. Check us out on Facebook. Check out our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel, by the way, has tons of recipes, quick and easy recipes to get you started and hopefully make you a star in your backyard. And again, of course, give me a call, all right? Thanks for watching. I'm Mark Graham with Grilla Grills.